All right, chat. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully everything's going well. I'm meant to move that chair. Oh well. Zamkioti. First off, thank you. What is that? Resub for 12 or no? Resub for 12 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 11 months, dude. I appreciate it. One more month and you get your badge. So that's exciting. The 12-month badge is much better. It's golden. It looks cool, right? And then it gets into like the logo stuff, and maybe that's good, maybe that's not right now, but we'll see. Josh, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. Alex, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Really quick before we start tonight's Arkham Horror, we juiced the stats a little bit, so I might have a little bit more experience than I normally should, but that's mainly because let's just make this process a little better, right? Let's just make things a little bit better here tonight. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, hopefully everyone's doing well. We did get a new investigator in. I have no idea how he works. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. But I guess I'm excited. But we are on the second to last scenario. So that's also good. That we're finally getting to the end of this painful experience that is me dying constantly. So. Whoops, I'm max level. yeah, it's just crazy when sometimes happens like that. I definitely made things kind of work more in my favor, and we'll announce it again before we get into it completely. But yeah, it was just, whatever. This campaign has not gone well. Once your main attacker dies, it kind of feels like it's a little over at that point, Oh well. But anyway, hopefully everyone's week has been good so far. Hopefully you've all been enjoying it. You two do me a huge favor. If not yet, make sure to hit the like button. I appreciate it. But yeah, I haven't been able to play that many games this week, which has been kind of sad. And I need to record more videos too. Haven't done that. So I'm way behind on like everything right now, unfortunately. So, oh well. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, my thing looked like it was on subscriber only, which was weird. But I guess not. So they changed a lot of the back end stuff too, which is rather annoying, but c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Anyway, I think we'll go through this. I think we'll probably die. Realistically, we'll probably die. But I think, if I remember correctly, so this is the new deck. I'm keeping in the allies I earned, but the curse I earned, I feels like died with what's his face, the old guy, right? Not the old guy, but the other guy. So I feel like that's dead. We don't have to worry about that. Past that, that's the thing resolving. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I feel like he's got some sweet things going on in this deck. If we can make it work, but I don't really know. So, to tell the truth though, I am kind of a little excited for this to be done. So, I usually with Arkham Horror stuff, the second to last scenario is not a game over situation. So it's usually the one, like somewhere in the middle. Usually there's like a kill off your party and the thing, and like the last one, but they usually don't take you out in the second to last one. So I think even if we screw this up real bad, I think we'll be okay. Hank Hill died, cleaned the propane tanks wrong. Yeah, no, he lit a match right next to it, which is a shame because he was like worker of the year. So I feel like he should have known, probably, but oh well. Oh well. All right, just clean up a few things. All right, cool. Well, we don't have to hang out too much beforehand. We can kind of jump into this because I know it's always good to just kind of plow through this. But yeah, we'll see how it is. There's not much reading, which is always nice. Head to feet, nice and neat. Feet to head, we're all dead. I forgot that was the line from it. That's hilarious. I love that show. So when our son was born, you know, small children wake up like every 5 seconds in the middle of the night. So I had my iPad in his room, and you know, you had to feed him with a bottle. So all the time during the night, he would wake up. I would go in there, I'd feed him, put in my wireless headphones, and prop up King of the Hill on his dresser, and then just sit there and watch an episode of King of the Hill every single time. And or like when you had to put him to bed or whatever, just watch King of the Hill. And I made it through like 8 seasons of King of the Hill, which was, I felt like pretty good. So I remember a lot of it. But then I also remember, like, didn't they have like a like they did like their finale, and then they kind of like took a year or two off or something, and then like they came back or something like that, or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I feel like they like ended it and took a year off or whatever, and then it like came back. King of the Hill is goated 100%. It's one of the best animated shows I think ever. I think it's Mike Judge's like best work. It was phenomenal, and it's one I hope they never redo, because I feel like you just can't capture that magic again. You know, 5 episodes that didn't initially air. Okay. Huh. But yeah, it's just, I remember the episodes where they're all out for baseball, but a few snowflakes start to fall and everyone loses. Yeah. Yeah, they had so many good ones. I was thinking about the other day too. They had the one where basically they're riding around in the truck with his boss, and like the truck's on its way out, so he has like the heat blaring on it and whatnot to keep the temperature down in the engine and whatever. And it's just, then he like, you know, it gets like shoehorned into the new truck. It's so funny. I like early King of the Hill, but like most adult anime shows, it goes downhill after a few seasons for me. I feel like it lasted a good 5-6 seasons. That was pretty solid. But like I said, I don't really remember the later stuff as well. My judge had a pretty good track record. I also love Silicon Valley. I loved Silicon Valley until there was no more TJ Miller. I think for me, TJ Miller kind of like made that show as good as it was. Like, I liked everything else. Don't get me wrong. Very good show. Very funny. I would watch it over and over and over. But I want to watch it with TJ Miller. I think he made it for me. And I mean, he did like Office Space, which was obviously very good. But I still prefer like King of the Hill to Office Space. But no, he always had a very nuanced view of things, which was nice. It was good. But yeah, Silicon Valley was good. I remember friends recommended it to us, and we're like, okay, we'll try it. And then when we started getting into it, I was like, oh my god, this is great. And then obviously TJ Miller kind of just went insane or whatever. I don't remember the whole backstory anymore. I don't really care as much. And then they wrote him off the show, and I was just like, okay, not quite the same. But I also had friends that worked in like Silicon Valley, and they're like, no, this is exactly how it is. Like, it's just not even parody at this point. It's just real life, which is just, that's what he nails so perfectly. Especially two very different things like that, right? Silicon Valley and like, I don't want to say backwoods Texas, because that's not the right way to phrase it, but just like, you know, rural Texas, I guess, with King of the Hill. I mean, he was able to do it so well. And then just like, you know, depressing office work. But I think it's like I think that's where he's from too, is like Texas, right? So where Hank and Peggy go camping, but their neighbors are nudists, incredibly awkward until they brought out the grill, and Hank shows why propane is better while being... That's a classic episode. I mean, Office Space is also iconic for sure. Yeah. It's also a weird plot movie. Like, it's really weird. That, like, the weirdest thing to me to this day is that Michael doesn't care about anything. Right? The main character, Michael, and doesn't care about anything. And then all of a sudden, like, he does. Really, like, all of a sudden, he's just like, no, I suddenly care about everything. Like, that was, like, the whole point, was that he didn't care. So, like, it was, like, a very weird, like, flip of the script all of a sudden. That was the one thing about Office Space that always kind of bothered me. Peter. Michael is Michael Bolton, that's right. Michael Bolton was his friend. Yes, thank you. Peter, that's right, it was Peter. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah. Peter, what's happening? It's just, you get so mad about his own name. Michael Bolton is a nice name. It's a good name. It was a good name. That no talent guy came around. But still, classic movie. Why should we change it? How about the TPS reports? Dude, Lumberg is still one of the best creations because I've had a boss like that, a Lumberg. I mean, I feel like everyone's kind of had a Lumberg in their life. And it's just, oh my God. Who plays that? I forgot the actor's name. But God, he nails it. He nails it so well. Why don't you go by Mike? She can go by Office Space all night, yeah. Because it's so summed it up perfectly. And even like, you know, Gary Cole, yes, Gary Cole, thank you. I love Gary Cole as an actor. Very, very talented. Very, very good. But yeah, like it's, and you know, with the whole tchotchkes thing, right? And like working in like the service industry, I feel like a lot of my generation worked in the service industry of some form or another. So like you get it, you know, you just get it. The stapler. Oh, Milton. I remember they said after that movie, because I don't know if it did well in theaters or if it didn't do well in theaters and then it became like a DVD success, kind of like the Princess Bride type thing. I can't remember which way it was, but I know that like after the Milton character got popular, like red swing line staplers were like something like the biggest thing, and swing line like barely made any. They made like a handful and that was it, or something crazy. Or it was like a product that was like a gimmick and like they didn't really put much effort, marketing effort into or whatever. I also realized when we go to top down camera, it's not lined up right. So I was next to the window and there were squirrels living in a tree and they were. Does anyone at your job ever say you've got a case of mice? No. No. I believe you get your. My God. It was so good. Looks like someone has a case of the Mondays. Classic. It was just classic. As like one-liners, it was just so good. It was so good. And we still use to this day, like the whole like, what would you say you do around here? Just, I'll tell you what I do if I had $1 million. Yep, is that cult classic. I really have to look up now if it did well in the box office. I can't remember if it did or if it was a classic later on. Like so many movies, which is like another sad thing. It's like that's not really going to exist anymore. Like movies that failed in the box office and then got DVD releases and then suddenly got like second life because of their DVD release. I feel like that's never going to be a thing again. Because like it's not quite the same on streaming. Unfortunately. So it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that that's going to be a thing that's just to the wayside. But oh well. Oh well. All right. Let's pop down. Let's work on this. D20 is going to start using a jump to conclusions instead of Marvels, where you jump to conclusions. The pet rock guy, he made $1 million, Peter. $1 million. Hey, Cap, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. All right, let me pop down because I gotta fix this table. Yeah, this table's a mess. Actually, it's zoomed out fine. Actually, you know what? That's not too bad, actually. Just need to get rid of villain. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, this is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. There's a big shadow over here because I have the books up there, but bear with me. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get through the dawn of the final day, I think is what we're on. I gotta get the app out. Oops. 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 because of the cooking. Okay. So, we have to check the campaign log. If Dr. Marquez has a plan, she does have a plan. Intro 1. After a few scant hours of sleep, you emerge from your room to find Dr. Marquez groggily sipping hot black coffee. You look like death, she says darkly. You tell her she looks the same, and she laughs emptily. I've had worse. Not much worse, but worse. Skip to intro 3. I'm trying out blue Ultra Pro glossy sleeves for Iceman. I keep thinking Iceman will be fun and that I can find a build that works, but he's so mediocre. You ain't gonna find it. Just FYI, you ain't gonna find it. Not a thing. Don't believe the Iceman hype. Also, let me know how you like those sleeves. Side note, I'm trying to work with like a sleeve company, and Dragon Shield is just impossible to work with. It's impossible to like find a marketing person at Dragon Shield. Like, it's impossible to find them. So I gotta start looking around at other companies. After a quick breakfast, you emerge from the boarding house into an almost a fairy tale atmosphere. Locals dancing in circles, singing lilting melodies and reclining on quilts. Dozens of outsiders in everyday clothes mingle with the locals, all laughing. Fully aware of the danger ahead, you make preparations for one last survey. More survey assistants have arrived. Any player whose investigator was killed may select a new investigator and upgrade their deck to half the earned whatever. Cool. The fatigue from the long night catches up to you. Draw tokens from the bag, chaos bag, at random until you have 2 non-symbol tokens. Replace these tokens with a value 1 lower. Come on. Have been through that's worse than the longest night. I know, right? All right. 2 tokens. Both symbols. 2 tokens. Can we get... All right. So a 3... Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear there's numbers in here. Okay, a 1 and a 3. So you have to make it a -4 and a -2. Oh, jeez. Almost knocked tokens everywhere. -2. -4. Let's go back. I love the art and the day-night card. Yeah. Yeah, they look cool. I mean, the art's always gorgeous, right? I totally buy D20 sleeves. Right? They gotta help me out. Also, welcome, Arrow. Hopefully doing well. They shuffle beautifully, but the top of the sleeve is so close to the card I like. Every now and again, I bang the deck in the top. But damn, they shuffle great. Yeah, I do like on Dragon Shield, like, the extra space. Like, I really like on their colored sleeves. Or just, like, the border on that just looks so good, in my opinion. I really like that. Alright, so we did that, and then we proceed to set up. Gather all the cards from the following counter sets. Put the day 3 time marker. Are you hungry yet? I am kind of hungry. Alright, build the act and agenda deck using all is full of love and dawn of the final day. Remove each other act and agenda from the game. Is there another act in? I don't know what this is yet. I feel like I also sleeve these backwards. I'm too much of a Dragon Shield purist. I get it. I'm big on Dragon Shield for the same thing. Slowly getting more clear sleeves so I can stop unsleeving them. Yeah. People call me crazy for like just sleeving everything in it, but I hate sleeving and unsleeving. Hate it. Okay, so we have to put... Let's back this up. Day 3 in. They're too tight at the top for me? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm allowed to work with Gamegenic. Alright, there's that. Spend a fortune sleeving? Yeah. I still sleeve and unsleeve, but I wish I didn't. Yeah, no. Alright, so we have these cards. I guess these cards. Those cards, I guess. Giant Lasagna, how's it going? Binders, but I have the campaigns fully sleeved in Dragon Show. That's nice. It's a nice way of doing it. Put each location except the crossroads and the old mill into play on its day side. Does it have a night side? It does have a night side. All right, so the crossroad and the old mill do not come into play. Okay, can do. Wait. Day of the feast encounter set? Which one's the day of the feast encounter set? Ugh. Hold on, we gotta find special ones. Page 6. Oh, wait. Use the crossroad in the old mill from the day of the feast encounter set. I don't know what that is. PSD flashbacks, the in-flight report. Dude, don't even get me started with it. That guy, rumor has it, that guy is still talking. I can't even imagine how much money they make off of that stuff that, like, they gave him that much time to talk. Being sponsored by Gamegenic? Yeah, they're marketing hard. But Fantasy Flight Games is the opening day. They're so Gamegenic's marketing really hard. And before I partnered, Written in Rock. Where is the morning thing I'm supposed to be looking for? What do you want from me, game? Before I partnered with By the Same Token, I reached out to Gamegenic and I said, hey, do you want to work together? Would you like to make an alliance? And they were like, nah, you're too small. I was like, oh, thank you for your honesty, I guess. So I was like, cool. Day of the feast. I don't know what day of the feast is. Is this it? I don't know what they want. Day of the feast. Is it in here? I feel like it's this final one, but I can't tell. Fate of the Vale. Day of the Feast encounter set. Do they have the symbol for all of them in the beginning? Oh, yeah, they do. Okay. Day of the Feast. Oh. It's from the thing that was pulled out. It's these. Never mind. Silly. Silly me. Cool. You know, homemade Magneto costume at Gamegenic main office. Please leave. But yeah. They I was a little shocked how eagerly they just tossed me aside. Just a little. I was like, no, I feel like there's some stuff here we can do together that'd be fun. And they were like, no, bro. There's literally nothing we can do with you. You embarrass us. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, this is supposed to go in the middle here. My bad. It's up to you to join the program. Oh. That's quite alright, I'll be honest. Quite alright. Alright, so we have to do the map. So let's do that. We kind of are embarrassed. Oh, wait, I have to look up what page 6 is, right? Page 51. Chat, remember that. Alright, so Hemlock Chapel, the very top. Tad's Crossroad. Where's Old Mill? Down here. Okay, and then let's try to space this out a bit better. So we're gonna move these over here. The act and the agenda. And then this way we can move this up here, this up here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. Okay, much better. Okay, cool. Back to 50 something. 53? Yeah, 51. Okay. Alright, user cross blah blah blah. Remove each investigator begins at the boarding house. Let's go. That's my favorite place in the world. Boarding house. Boarding house. Oh, hey, new guy. Gather the residents in counter set and check the campaign log. Remove each resident whose name was crossed off. Oh boy. Hopefully the app tells me that. What did I say was -1 and -3. All right, Simeon Atwood is removed. I think that's it. And then put Mother Rachel and Judith Park into play at the crossroads. Mother Judith Park at the crossroads. So we'll put them right there. Cool. All right, so we have to put this one aside out of play. Can do. Let's... So wait, do we only have an encounter deck of 5 cards? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess so we're going to get each one. No, that doesn't make sense because I would go through all of them. I feel like I'm missing cards. Did these go in? No, these don't go in. Hold on, so we get the 3s. Those get to the side. We got the tree, right? The tree is just locations. All right, is our encounter deck really only 5 cards? I heard whistling. I looked out the window to see if someone was in my backyard. I guess so. Do we skip? Discard it. All right, anyone that knows the thing well, is it really only 5 cards? I feel like in the past we've done this where like it doesn't do the encounter phase or something. And now I feel I'm not really 100% sure. Because again, 5 cards feels really weird. Yeah, I guess we're putting the other ones later. I don't know. I guess that's it. Okay. I don't think there's any penalty for reshuffling it constantly, right? All right, so find pages when instructed to. What's the scenario? The scenario is dawn of the final day. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. Weird. Isn't that from Zelda? It is. It is. All right, so we have to put Doomon equal to our player number. Place Doom on the agenda equal to the number of investigators. So we have to put 2 on out of 6. Yeah, I think it's Ocarina time. All right. Oh, Simeon we have to remove because he's dead. All right, so what's Wilson's thing? All right, so for stick to the plan with Wilson, first he has in the thick of it, which basically gives us a total of 2 physical or mental trauma, then earn a bunch of experience. So we took 1 of each. So before you draw your opening hand, search your deck for up to 3 different tactics supply events and attach them to stick to a plan. Shuffle your deck. Cards attached to this may be played as if they were in your hand. So tactic and supply cards. Tactic and supply. Indoor supply. Alright, Dynamite Blast. Emergency Cash. Alright, we only have 3 in this deck. So we'll add all of them. Cool. I'm gonna shuffle that up. Oops. Hey, Em, how's it going? All right, so we attach this to stick to the plan. As an additional cost to play an attached card, exhaust that card. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. All right, and I think we're set. I think. So we've talked to the locals and prepare yourself for the feast. And then this comes in with 2. Okay. Heal 1 damage and horror. Okay. Wilson looks like a gravedigger. He looks like he's seen some things, dude. Alright, so we have parlay actions, which we want to parlay. For sure. For sure. So we'll figure that out. Okay, we'll draw our 5. 3, 4, 5. Weakness. I'm going to get rid of Faustian for now. Get rid of that for now. Alright, draw up 2 more. Okay, let's get shuffled back in. Okay. And then now Wilson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wilson Richards. Reed Richards. Cowboy Reed Richards. 2 offering to punch one of these. I want that. I'm actually going to get rid of all 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want the gun. Give me the gun. Get the blade. That's something. Okay, cool. Let's move these out of the way, and this way I can put cards off to the side there. All right, let's jump into this. See what happens, right, chat? So we'll talk to some locals. This will probably end pretty quick, I assume. All right, so Alessandra. We're not gonna have her do that yet. I want her to go parlay with people for sure. So we're gonna spend our first action with Alessandra to go up here to Mother. If there are exactly 1 or 2 investigators in the game during your move phase, connect to it. Okay, that's fine. Did you die without me? No. Oh, but Steven, is there only 5 cards in the encounter set for this scenario? And I literally just started. But I feel like it was weird with only 5 because I said to put the other one aside, this one. Which is, I mean, I guess only 4 cards. Or I'm missing something like crazy. All right. Wait, there's something on that side, right? Yeah. Okay. So, first thing with being over here, we want to parlay with everyone, right? That's gonna be our job. Before you, oh, I forgot to do this. Hold on, wait. I forgot to do this trick. We want to look for trick cards. Breaking, entering, and vamp. Okay. So easy mark, vamp. Oh, I had light footed. Let me do breaking, entering. Breaking, entering. Okay, cool. I'll play it twice. Do you have all the Arkham stuff? Yeah, I have everything. Okay. Play it twice. I don't remember. Okay. All right. So we'll add these cards, and then we'll draw our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't get to keep those. We drop up to 2 more. All right. So we got good old Chuck. Dump these 2 for right now. Okay. Get the bulldog too. Okay, cool. So now our first action, we went up there, and then we're going to parlay with mother. So you may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to parlay. So we might as well do that, right? We might as well do the parlay action with mother. So we got to test 2 head against our 3. Actually, wait. Before we do that. Like they invade an enemy. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Don't draw encounter cards in the prelude. Do you not? It didn't say that you don't. But it might have just said that early on, and I just couldn't remember. Like, I thought there was something that said to skip it. Alright. Free parlay action against mother. 3 against 2. What is this? -1. If it's a parlay attempt to reveal another token. Son of a gun. Well, we lost. Zero. All right, failed that. So we get to parlay again. Let's do our second action. Try to parlay again. Is there anything else that we really want to do? Actually, before we do that, let's put in Chuck. Spend the 3 resources. And then for our last action, now we're parlay again. 3 against 2. Sweet. Sweet. Mother. All right. So, succeed. Mother Rachel. Let's put in her app too. Campaign log? No. Oh, codex. There we go. 1. All right. So a crowd of tourists and locals in white gold cloaks gather around the effigy in the center of Hemlock Vale. Mother Rachel stands in the midst, regarding each and every one of them with an exultant smile. Check the area surveyed section of your campaign log. So Southern Fields, yes. Proceed to Mother 2. Okay. Feeling bold, you cut through the crowd. The matron's eyes brim with tears when she sees you. Oh, my child, I pray for your safe return. She takes your hand as the crowd disperses. It was not my place to interfere, although I am wrecked with guilt. I am so thankful you're alive. So I can say thank you for your prayers, or I see you for what you really are. Nolan, watch your Take It Slow video. Wish I heard that and get a big game big more. I'm struggling knowing what's good and what isn't. I think that I struggled to enjoy a loss. I get it. And you'll lose a lot. It's tough losing in the beginning, for sure. But sometimes you just gotta roll with it. And just, for me, it was always better to remember what I lost with and, like, try to use as a learning experience. All right, so I feel like I want to be like nice, like fake nice to Mother Rachel, right? So I want to be like, what is it? Thank you for your prayers. Like I feel like we shouldn't burn any bridges right yet. I don't think that's the right thing to do, especially because we're probably gonna die soon. So I'm gonna say thank you for your prayers. We're gonna be nice to her. So the matron smiles warmly. I hope you will stand by me in the feast tonight as a guest of honor. Let's go. I want to be a feast of honor. Before you can reply, you are pulled into the dancing circle around the effigy. In your campaign log, record the investigators learned their place, which sounds good, I guess. And then increase Mother Rachel's relationship level. Each investigator earns 1 bonus experience. Cool. All right, so that was that. That's all 3 of her moves. So that's done. That's good. And now it is Wilson's turn. So I'm gonna ask around about the Vale, I guess. We'll ask some questions. Just asking questions, chat. All right, page 9. No, I mean number 9. Okay, boarding house. Miss Olmsted can't stop laughing as you ask her about the festivities. Sorry, I have to put this in the codex before I forget. Codex number 9. All right. Probably mainly wants to find a sledgehammer or this prelude. Okay, I appreciate you saying that. Choose one of the options below to resolve. Investigators at the boarding house may spend any number of actions as a group to choose any additional options. The investigator may trigger this codex again. I think Wilson has something to do with the old mill. Search the set aside residence encounter for William Hemlock and put him into play. Or we can look for Theo. Or we can look for River. You all like Theo, right? So, I think. So we'll put Theo up in Tad's general store. So Theo's at Tad's store now. Okay, so that's his number 1 thing. All right, so action 2. We'll parlay with Theo. Probably with what's her face. All right, we could probably move Mother Rachel, right? I guess we could put her aside. We don't really need her. So it might not matter. I mean, I feel like some of them might like us. I don't know. I mean, I try talking to them. All right, let's do second action. Draw a card. See if we get the sledgehammer. Nope. Or nope. Third action is draw a card. Got a backpack. All right, cool. All right, so enemy phase. There are no enemies. Then we gotta do upkeep phase. Draw a card. Draw a card. Matchbox. 5, 6. Backpack's the best thing you can possibly have. I don't even know what it does. It's a backpack. Enters play. Search top 12 cards of your deck for 3 non-weakness item supply cards and attach them to backpack. Shuffle your deck. Cards attached to backpack may be played if in your hand. That's cool. Huh. All right, then we might just do backpack. All right, so we did all that. Now we have to advance the Doom by 1. It's up to 3. We don't do back cards. Okay, cool. Backpack 2. I only have backpack 1. Oh, no, 2 dots. I got you. All right, so let's parlay with Judith, I guess. So we'll do our free action to parlay with Judith, who X is the current day number. Okay, so 3 resources. We'll spend those 3 resources to parlay with Judith. Judith, that's our free action. Page or codec 7. I mean, you know, maybe I can still make friends. Maybe it's not too late to make friends right now. All right, Judith Park. Something's off. Judith stares up at the sun, one hand on the holster of her gun. I like it already. Above, a dark patch of sky flits and then descends of a cloud of smoke, dispersing a gaggle of tourists. Judith raises her gun and appears to fire into the smoke. Search the set aside Agents of Color encounter set for 1 copy of Miasmic Shadow and spawn it at the crossroads. Son of a gun. Carrot Guy, aren't you a mod? Oh, no, you're not a mod. Also, welcome, Carrot Guy. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Okay, so if Judith stood by you and or the thing in the depths was defeated, it's not. So skip to Judith 3. The bodyguard fires blindly into the cloud. Shouts of alarm ring through the crossroads as tourists dive for color. The roiling cloud flickers like a mirage. Son of a... Judith exclaims, thunderstruck. Discard 1 card random from your hand. Increase your relationship level and get 1 bonus experience. Sad. MVP though, because I'm cool. That's true. You do a lot of work, so. Alright, card discarded. Alright, that was something. So what does this thing do? Can that be damaged? Oh, when you discard one or more cards from this location, it makes an immediate attack. Stupid shadow just punched me. Hate that thing. Alright, so I can do a free movement action here. Because we can move to a connecting location. So I'll go up to Hemlock Chapel. Next action, I will move over to Theo. And then I'll parlay with Theo. Choose to discard X cards from your hand where X is the day number. Get rid of 3. It's fine because we already got Chuck out. So, parlay 8. Theo Peters. Maybe this will go better. Maybe we're better friends. Oh, that doesn't sound good. If Theo stood by you. He did not. I'll get you that dog mask right away, Mr. Sanders, Theo shouts. Do you mind delivering this to the commons for me? He hands me a package. It's for my cousin. Remember that you are delivering a package. Where's the commons? Oh, down one. Alright. Is the prelude just drawing back up? Yeah. Let's use our last action to go to the commons. Okay. That's that. Alright, let's do our first action to get our book bag. Oh, wait. Wait, can you do that now and then the assets would stay in there for the next game? So it says book bag is only after you enters play. I guess, do you just hold on to it now and just wait till later on? Or can I attach the assets now and then they would transfer over to the next game? With the stuff on it? Okay. So let's do that now, right? So we thinned out this deck quite a bit. So we'll play backpack. After it enters play, search the top 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For 3 item supply cards. Okay, sledgehammer. Item supply, item supply, item supply, item supply. I mean, I guess another sledgehammer. And the chemistry set? I think those are the only 3 that we have in there. Yeah, okay. Cards attached to alright. Shuffle your deck. Alright, so that's gonna get shuffled. Alright, so sledgehammer, chemistry set, and sledgehammer. Okay, cool. Okay. So that was our first action, playing the card. I don't know. Let's move over to the old mill. That's the upgraded version, right? Or what? The sledgehammer? No, it is not. I might have grabbed the wrong one. My bad. Let me look at that really fast. Which one did you say, Ben? The 1, 2, 3. Is it 4 dots? Is that what it is supposed to be? Let me get that really fast. I think everything else is upgraded right. I might just miss that one. Yeah, probably just. Yeah. All right, so. All right. So we have the sledgehammer. Let's look for a different sledgehammer. Oh, wait. Okay, here they are. Perfect. All right. Switch them really fast. So this is when everything would be sleeved the way it's supposed to. It'd be so much nicer. All right, cool. There we go. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. That's upgraded, so that's good. And then, I don't know. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's nothing really to do there. One skill value during your skill test on tool assets. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't know. There's not much we can do, so I might just kind of chill. Draw a card. Treachery. Just gets the score right. Yeah. All right, then we're ready up. Okay, this is our one card. Draw one more. Okay. This goes up to 4 out of 6. And then, the Shadow should Hunter somebody. We'll have it go over here. All right, I'm going to deliver this package with what's her face. So let's deliver the package, number 16. Because I feel like I should be somewhat useful before I die, probably. All right, the comments. Package delivery. If you are delivering a package, I am. You hand the package across the counter to Martha Jean, who regards you with a long smile. A tea cup lies shattered on the floor nearby. Increase Theo's relationship level. Each investigator earns 1 bonus experience. All right, sweet. Oh, wait. Regardless, got a gift for someone special, Martha Jean slurs. Why didn't you ask me to dance last night? I would have said yes. Wow, that's weird. An investigator may remove 1 earned item story asset from their deck, discard pile, or hand. If they do, choose a resident with a relationship level of 2 or lower. Increase that resident's relationship level by 1. Do we want to get rid of the Pearl Diary? You get +1 book at night, or during the day, and +1 head at night. I don't feel like I want to get rid of it, right? It's my diary. It's pretty sweet. So I'm not gonna do that. My diary. All right, and then we have 2 more rounds of really doing nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's draw a card with Alessandra. Light-footed. Draw 1 more. 4. Okay. We're going to use our 2 actions to discover 1 clue at the old mill. I don't know if we keep clues or not, but, you know, I'll take it just in case. And then we'll just do 1 to just move because he's aloof, right? He's not going to notice us. All right. Ready up. 4, 5. I guess we could do chess next. All right, this is gonna be too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have too many. We'll get rid of a strong armed. We get 1 more. Keep clues. All right, cool. Goo. All right, we're up to 5 out of 6, so we get 1 more round. So, I guess he probably should have followed us. He approached the old homestead. All right, so I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only keep 5, right? Cards. So if we get a bunch more, we can get up to 2, 3, 4, 5 resources. Probably be good. Back up to our starting amount. I assume that's what we would want. Got my copy of Slay the Spire board game in the mail today. Hyped to try it. I love the video game, and I heard the board game adaptation is amazing. Let me know what you think about it. I'm genuinely interested in that. Mainly because, like, it's a good game. And I always worry that like it wouldn't be that exciting. Like as a board game, like it'd be like too much setup and whatnot. But people are loving it, so. All right, I'm not gonna bother doing anything with Wilson. There's no reason to drag this on. All right, when you draw a weakness, blah blah blah. 6. Check the campaign log. If Birdie had an epiphany, oh boy. I don't know what the resolution is. Check the campaign log. If Birdie had an epiphany. Okay. Birdie did have an epiphany. Let's go. Apparently, setup is incredibly quick, and if you want to play all 3 acts, it takes a long time, so people break it up. The box says 60, 90 minutes per act. Oh, okay. All right, so Birdie did have an epiphany. So you convene with Dr. Marquez at the boarding house. Birdie approaches you with a manic gleam in her eye, wearing the white gold cloak of the Vale. I've decided to join the feast today for the whole day. I understand this may put my grant in jeopardy, but before Dr. Marquez can chastise him, the young man scampers off past a throng of dancers. Resolution 2. All right, so resolution 2. Let's read it. Okay. Skip to resolution 2. Oh, wait. If no resolution is released, each... No, resolution 2 is reached. Resolution 2. Dr. Marquez looks... It's almost the top 300 boy. Super high for a new game. 8.8 average rating. I'd be interested to see if it stays that high or eventually comes back down. Because sometimes happens with the games, but it definitely has like... It looks like a staying power. Dr. Marquez looks utterly exhausted as she hefts her bag into the back of Theo's blue truck. Today's the last day, she says. Let's make the most of it. Update your campaign log. And Simeon Atwood's notes. There's at least... Well, there's no Simeon Atwood, so... Record the Vale is full of fireworks. Each investigator arms the bonus experience awarded to them with this prelude. Record each bonus experience earned under unspent experience in your campaign log. Do not spend until the end of the next scenario. Make preparations for your final survey. Choose one asset in your play area to keep for the next scenario. It must be... It must be the one that doesn't normally start in play. Discard each other asset and attachment in your player, except for those that start each game in play. Discard down to your opening hand size. Shuffle your discard pile, blah, blah. Set up the next scenario. Skip steps 1 through 8 of setting up the game on page 27 of rules reference. Check the areas surveyed. Oh, God. We still have to do one more? Oh, okay. So the Lost Sister or the Thing in the Depths is what we can do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got, or she's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle this in. Fun Juicy Handed would make me feel different. The video game had two characters fighting as partners. That's true too. All right, that's good. That's good. I think the other stuff stays in play. Like I think Stick to the Plan stays with its cards and Bewitching stays with its cards, I assume. Sounds neat, but I'm curious what the board game does that would make me want to play it with a video game. The multiplayer, I guess, is the answer to that, but I don't know if I would have anyone to play with it regularly. Yeah. Permanents always stay in play. Yeah, they stay in play, but like they stay with their cards that are currently there, right? All right. Thing in the Depths or the Lost Sister. 27. How big is the map on 27? I guess let's do the Lost Sister. Looks bigger, but the Lost Sister grows. Oh, okay. Alright, then we'll do Thing in the Depths. Page 27. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so let's, I guess, clean all this up. Vale. Oops. Also says locations are considered night because of day because they're caves. Okay. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. That's not right. 6, 7, 8. There you go. That goes off to the side. I think that goes to the side. This will go to the side for now. This will probably go to the side. Okay. Kind of succeeds on both sides, where it's like a video game, but also completely succeeds from a different feeling. Or different from the game. Okay. Okay, so first thing, check your campaign log. It's day 3, so skip to intro 7. All right. The road to Eastwick Bog is covered in rough potholes that reflect a brilliant prismatic sheen in the sky above. Theo stops the truck as the road grows treacherous. I'm sorry to do this, but this old girl can't make the trip through all that mud. You step off the truck bed, say goodbye to Theo, and walk down the muddy road past a close thicket of gaudy colored trees with cracks of light. Alright, setup. Get some cards. Okay, so the pond thing, the weird thing, okay, whatever. I really wish they came with dividers for these things. I know I've said that before, but it'd still be really nice. Clara, sorry to hear that. Hopefully she gets better. That really stinks. Rock. Thing in the depths. Oh, okay, we found one. Yeah, of course. Hopefully my suffering helps in this. All right. Oh wait, deer thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Not mushrooms. Oh, this thing is one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that's definitely in the wrong spot, but whatever. We'll figure that out later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. Yeah, just changing, but like, yeah, it was just the prelude that was missed. So the prelude's, yeah, nothing crazy in it. All right, so that's all that. Cool. So, in addition, check the campaign log for the current days. Okay, so we have day 3, which I left out somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Possibly, yes. Oh, here they are. Yep, day 3 cards. Okay. Gather the 10 double-sided locations. Hold on, we'll get them in a second. Gotta get these out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, can do. Shuffle them. Reveal one of the locations at random. Make a 3x3. They're bog side face up. Alright, so remove one at random, and the rest go up. Okay. Look at Hank retired to the box. Just useless. Alright, we'll get rid of that one, and then we make a 3x3 box. So 1, 2. Hopefully that shows up alright. Yeah, that looks good. 3, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just push these up just a little bit. Keep everything kind of tight there. Alright, each investigator starts at the starting position, starting location. Bottom left. Alright. Cool. Bottom left. Where's my other guy? Bottom left. If it's day, gather each story asset from the residence encounter set. This set includes by this icon. Place River Hawthorne on the North Shore. She's not dead yet, so that's good. North Shore, where's that? Oh, North Shore's up here. Okay. Good idea for Arkham? I feel like you have to with Arkham. Set the following cards aside. Play the Thing in the Depths. Enemy. This enemy. And all 5 copies of Grasping Tendril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So all the enemies are set aside. Shuffle the encounter deck. And now you are ready to begin. Alright. Cool. Let's shuffle this. Play session feels fulfilling. I guess you can do Act 3 if you want to do a challenge. Alright, so... Wait, is this... Are these things upside down? With their bog side. No, okay. With their bog side facing up. Okay. During this scenario, damage tokens are placed on locations that sinkholes to represent a sinking bog. When the location has 3 or more sinkholes in it, it will flip via the agenda's force response. Okay. Alright. Pay attention to that. So, we have Act 1 and Agenda 1. So, Agenda 1, light tremors ripple through the floating landscape. The bog is a funked jungle of bright flowers and glassy, oily reflections. We can resign at any time. Perfect. When your turn ends, if you are on a bog location, place 1 damage in there. As a sinkhole, 2 sinkholes instead if there are 1 investigators. I'm sorry. As a sinkhole. 2 sinkholes instead if there are 1 or 2 investigators in the game. If a location has 3 or more sinkholes in it, remove all sinkholes from it and flip it over. Okay, so we can't stay in one spot too long. At the end of the round, investigators at the North Shore may spend... so that's the top right. Number of clues as a group to advance. Okay. So we will have to spend enough to advance... somewhere quickly. All right, cool. Before we start, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast, and then we'll get going, I guess, and get my sledgehammer out and start to get ready sledgehammer things. If you have any advice, chat, let me know before we get started. But we'll see how this goes. Give me 1 second. Okay. Maps like this are where all the locations start to expose why I like to use dice for clues. That's true. There is a lot here. All right, so we got 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 1. God, we're gonna run out of clues so fast. 34, 1, 2, and we're out of clues. All right, what we'll do is we will put. Actually, we're barely out, so we'll put a resource token up there to signify more clues to make life easier. Investigate isn't too bad. Yeah, we got chemistry set, right? How much is it? 2? Okay. Oops. Jeez. Okay, we'll start with what's her face. So there's a shroud of 4. Okay, so I need to take the time to learn Arkham. Hey, Chris, how's it going? It's good. It's really good. It's really fun. Probably, in my opinion, worth learning. But it can be tough, but it is a fun game. Just expect to lose a lot. So, what do we have? 4 book normally? Can we discover multiple clues at this location? Oh, we can get an additional book here. I think we might do that. First tool is reduced by 1. Oh, okay. All right. I think for Alessandra's first action, we'll put the book into play. So we get the +1 book action. Cost us 1. It's fine. All right. Is intimidating to start? Yeah, but I feel like they do, like, if with the core box, in my opinion, they do a pretty good job of like kind of holding your hand through it. Like the first scenario like kind of explains how like movement works and like clue finding. The second one's more about like fighting, right? And the third one's kind of like trying to put it together. So I feel like it does a good job. All right, so 5 against 4. Which then would you say is your favorite? Hey, Scooter, how's it going? I mean, depends. I mean, like Marvel Champions is still my favorite over this. I mean, I like Arkham a lot. I guess it depends on what you classify as like a larger scale game that you've seen me play. Okay. Oh, wait. What's this event? Choose enemy at your location. Number. No, we don't want to do that. All right, let's just test the book. 5 against 4. Okay, cool. Succeed. So get a clue. Let's do it one more time. We're gonna throw away Faustin Bargain to do 6 against 4. 9-0. All right, so we put 1 onto that. Oops. And then we are supposed to have 2 clues. I'm at a token, so I'll put a resource there as a reminder until we get to the next thing. All right, Wilson's turn. The first thing we'll do is play our chemistry set. Okay, so the first tool you play reduced by 1, so it only costs us 1. Oops, we were supposed to bring this down to 5. My bad. Okay. Cool. Then next we will move over to a 2 area. Throwing away Faustian? Yeah, I know you love it. I'm not as big of a fan. After you discover 1 or more clues that Ryan does test 3 foot. Okay. Actually, no. Let's go. Let's spend action. Let's go up here. Let's go to Tangled Thicket first. We'll go there first. I don't like this like damage thing. Okay, so we're gonna investigate. We have 3 book. Succeed by exactly 0. Gain 2 resources. Alright, so we can gain resources. Okay. Hmm. Why does it gain 4? Wait. Is chemistry supposed to be a higher thing? Is this another one I messed up on? No. Why is the book one higher? Oh. I see what you're saying. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah. I get what you're saying now. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, let's test the 2 against, or now 4. If you fail, okay, so we'll have to see what that is. All right. So 2 against 4, 3. So we succeeded by 1. Nothing happens there. So we just succeed like normal. We're up to 2 clues, which is nice. Okay, cool. All right, so our first action was to move, or to do chemistry set, then the move, then the other one. Okay, cool. Now we're good. We're getting there. We're figuring out how the game works. All right, enemies. There are no enemies, so don't have to worry about anything. So we'll ready up now. Alessandra first. She's going to draw Crystallized Dreams and get a resource. Oh, yeah, let's put an exhaust token on it. It's a good call. So I accidentally don't spam it. I'm sure that's something I would do. Draw a card. Ad hoc. Attach ad hoc to a tool or weapon you control after resolving a oh, we probably want to put that on one of the hammers, right? Yes, we do have to do sinkhole. Oh, when your turn ends. Place 1 damage. Alright. So we have to do two damage on each location, right? 2. Okay. All right. So that's everything. I think we're good. All right. So Doom goes up by 1. We're looking to 3 at this point. Trying to get 6. Okay. So we shuffle these. Hey, Elman, how's it going? Bad card for Alessandra. Bad card for us. So her bad card is test for book or foot. For each point you fail by, you must either take 1 damage or place 1 damage on the nearest bog. 1 damage on the nearest bog location as a sinkhole. Oh, hopefully we don't. If we fall in, do we die right away? Is this like a thing I have to think about now? Not bad, man. Appreciate it. All right. It just flips and gets bad. Okay. I can handle getting bad. All right. So let's do 5 book against 4. Let's see what it is. -1. Okay. Succeed. Easy. Choose the nearest floor enemy and heal all damage from it. If no enemy was healed this way, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a floor card is discarded and draw it. Okay. All right, there we go. 4. So, elusive at night. All right, each investigator at Kyujo stag location. Each connecting location you get -2 events during the Mythos phase. Oh, okay. So he's with me. I'm just gonna punch that thing to death, I guess, for funsies. Oh, I probably need to get my hammer out though. Will he attack of opportunity me though? I'm trying to fight him. I'm like not built out for this. Choose either your location. Deal 3 damage to enemy in each investigator. Okay. Yeah. I just don't have enough damage to like hit him either. Oh, I guess taking some damage is the worst thing right now. Because if I get the hammer in, I get the +1 fight. Yeah, taking a hit won't be bad. I could do some attack. Man, that 3 fight. All right, let's worry about Alessandro right now. All right, so the question is, do we want to test the book really fast and then move over? There's an additional cost to move out of the thicket. You must spend an action. All right, so we're going to have to spend an action to move out of there. Attack. Hammer. Attack. Attack with strong arms. I don't know. Hold on. I'll look at it in a second. This bat Alessandro can come in and engage and invade. Yeah, I guess. We gotta spend extra actions to leave the tangled thicket. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But if the bog, I mean, the bog's just gonna sink, so that's just gonna be a thing, I guess. All right. You automatically. All right. Let's try to do a test really fast. For at least one of these clues. You know, let's spend 2 resources so we get +3 book. I think we'll be okay doing that. So 3, 4, 8 against 4. Success. Choose a non-elite enemy at your location or at a revealing location. Automatically evade that enemy. Ooh, can I do that? Hold on, wait. So I pulled that card or the thing, right? The star. So it says if you succeed, choose a non-elite enemy at your location or at a reveal connecting location. Automatically evade the enemy. Can I evade that then? Does that count? Even though it's engaged with what's his face? Wilson. All right, so we get a thing. So up to 3 clues. Oh gosh, she's so clutch. She's so clutch. All right, so we'll probably end up running away then. That's huge for us. That's so nice. Okay, so we got one there. That was one action. We'll probably move here next. Well, let's try. Should we try one more? No, let's move and then try to get one of the things here. So let's move. Well, I guess, do we want the victory though? No, I guess let's think about this. If we, that was weird. He can probably chemistry set, move, and play. No, I can't do all 3 because to move is an extra action. So it costs 2 actions. So I need to move. And then play the hammer then. All right, so for her, let's... Okay, now let's just move with her over here. Then we'll try to discover a clue. So it's 5 against 3 or 5 against 2. It's a skull. Half the number of sunken locations in play rounded up. There's no sunken locations, so it's fine. Okay, so we grab a clue. Then maybe chemistry set, play hammer. Why would I want to stay on the location though? Wouldn't I want to move off the location? Yozo, how's it going? I always wanted to play Arkham Horror LCG, but looking at the website, it's so much is out of print. You have to get the new cycle, the new stuff, like the bigger boxes. Just get that, the revised stuff, I should say. That will work a lot better. The old way of doing things, how I used to do it, that's all out of print. But the new stuff you can, or the revised stuff, I'm sorry, I keep calling it new. It's not new. The revised stuff you can get. So, all right, so that was all of her 3 things. But yeah, I think moving out of just his space is probably her best bet, and then grabbing her hammer, because I might as well just grab the hammer. I mean, I know we probably want lots of clues, but we are sitting at 4, 5, 6 already, which means we do have enough to advance this already if need be. Have to get rid of it? Yeah, I mean, at some point. But all I have to do is at the end of the round, investigators in the North Shore may spend a number of clues to advance. So, I mean, that's like our whole point, and we're already there. So, I'm going to spend my 2 actions to move, and then we're going to play the hammer. Sledgehammer. Right, we can limit that. Okay, cool. What is the other text on that enemy? Each investigator at a location, each connecting location gets -2 to all skills during the Mythos phase. So that's just during the Mythos phase. Which stinks now for like moving forward, but for him. Oh, we forgot. I'm sorry. We forgot to test her foot. So we had to do that. Test 4 against 3. Let's throw away a foot, light footed. So it's 5 against 3. There's no sunken things. All right, so we succeeded. Just because of the force response, I forgot to do that. All right, so let's put this hammer in. Wait. Reduce the resource cost for each tool. It is a tool by 1, so it would just cost 2. All right, cool. All right, and then they're all set up. So, enemies exhausted. Can't do anything. Solid. Oh, we have to put damage on. We put damage on before I forget. Oh, wait. There's 2s on this side. Silly D20. 2 and 2. All right, cool. So, that's that. Then we have to ready up everyone. So, Alessandra. Scout ahead. Gets a resource. And our other boy draws a card. Reliable. I actually have to see what this does. Touch an item asset you control. Oh, wait. Play only during your turn. Attached to an item asset you control. Okay. While resolving a triggered ability on attached assets, you get +1 each of your skills. Wait, does that stay on or does that come off? Reliable is nice for the hammer. Does that stay on though? Because you attach it? That's interesting. There we go. All right, and then he readies up. Elusive, and he will be a hunter. Okay. Yeah, it stays on. Oh, it's fascinating. Okay. All right, this goes up to 2 out of 3. Back card. Back card. All right, first back card is... put this into play next to the agenda deck. As an additional cost for the investigator to play a card, they must take a damage. Okay. So I'll put that there. Hopefully remember that. All right. And this one, choose the nearest fauna enemy and heal all damage from it. Sure, did that. No damage was healed by this effect. Discard cards from the top of the fauna deck until it's discarded and draw. Okay, he gets another fauna enemy, so that's really cool. All right, Forest Watcher comes in. Spawn any location. Oh, empty if available, any location. Place 1 Doom on it, though. Whoa. Okay. So it came out with Doom, unfortunately. Which means we now have 3 Doom. But we don't trigger it right yet. We don't trigger it until the Mythos phase. So it just kind of hangs out there. So empty location if available. I guess we can just keep it chilling, right? Aloof and elusive. Is it worth trying to murder it? Because I guess I don't know if it's going to stay or not. I don't know. And I kind of want to run over to this location anyway. 2, 3. So wait, 1, 2, 3. We can run her up there, move him up there. It's like that at the end of the turn before they flip anywhere. I know, right? All right, we're gonna keep him there for now. All right. So I think we just run up to river. We could do a free parlay action, which is nice. And then we do whatever the thing is, and then we can get at least into 2A. I don't know if we're well prepared for it yet, but might as well, right? Okay. So let's have Sandra. Move. The play area. Additional cost of this. Get a player card. Okay. Up here. Move. All right. So that's there. Let's parlay for free. So we'll parlay book for 3. We currently have 5. 5 against 3. I think that's okay. Maybe we can do that. What's that? -4. If you fail, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a grasping tendril enemy and draw it, ignoring the surge keyword. Son of a gun. Kidding me? This is not the right deck. Spawn at Chernobyl Hybrid's location. It's not a location. Chernobyl Hybrid's location? It's not a place. Is it supposed to be open water? That's not in play yet. So the token does nothing. Well, I guess it gets -4, right? So it fails on the parlay. Oh yeah, it's not in the encounter deck or discard pile, right? It's still set aside. Okay. All right, so we parlayed, we failed, right, for -4. All right, so that's good, or that's something, I guess. So now it's other guy's turn. So he can move 1. We can do the chemistry set to test 3 against 4, or 4 against 4. Yeah, just test 4 against 4. Because we have nothing I really want to throw away. So 4 against 4. Oh, okay. +0. You may swap a tool asset in play area with a tool asset in your hand. I don't think we want to do that per se, but we did succeed. So we succeed by exactly 0, which means we gain 2 resources. So 3, 4, 5. So that'd be 6 total. Cool. All right, we got a clue. So that's something. What's the text on the 2 Shroud location? Which one? These ones? This one gets +1 for each shroud. This is discovering a clue. Spend 1 clue, but you have to be on it. So, I don't know. Nothing too crazy. All right, so that was that. Pass test anyway. Oh, okay. All right, so we'll move up into here. And then at the end of the round. All right, so we're not quite at the end of the round, right? So we'll do that in a second before we move on. So, Hunter, you're going to hunt. Come over there. That's fine. We now, he doesn't do anything. He's good. We now draw a card. Gain a resource. This gives you a bonus most of the time? Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting the way that works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Resource. Okay. At the end of the round, we discard this. And then we spend the clues. So 3, 4, 5, 6 clues. All right, cool. Excellent. You come to a round, still pond on the northeastern shore of the bog. Atop a mound of wildflowers is a silvery alkaloid blossom, very much like a sample that drew Dr. Marquez to Hemlock Vale. Excuse me. When you approach, the blossom swells to release a cloud of spores, then closes. The scent of the spores is pleasant, almost like cloves, but grows bitter the longer it lingers. Suddenly, the mound of flowers moves. A large reptilian head rises out of the water and looks at you with intelligent eyes before swiftly swimming away. Your location sinks, though. Oh yeah, I guess at the end of my turn. Yeah. All right. After you move to this location, draw the top card of the encounter deck. Okay. It's open water. We don't have to worry about that too much yet. All right. So choose a location adjacent to Cladrin Hybrid's location. That's not a location. Are you supposed to... Hold on. All right, so... Oh, here we go. All right, so... Spawn the set aside enemy at the north shore. Oh, at the north shore. Oh, that's where I am, right? So he chills where I am. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? And spawn one of the set aside grasping tendril enemies at that location. Okay, so he spawns there as well. Shuffle each set aside grasping tendril enemy, so not the thing in the depths, into the encounter deck. Or with the discard pile too. Okay, now I can shuffle in. So far, Canadian, we're doing okay. So far, we haven't completely died. We're working on it, but we haven't yet. The hybrid's not really an enemy. Okay, let's see what it says. Elusive, patrol, aloof. Cannot move if a ready abomination enemy is at its location. Okay. Or it is engaged with investigator. If this enemy is defeated, R3. Wait, don't I just want to kill this thing? So wait, we kill it, we're done? So if I just... I think you can choose to have this be an escort mission. Yeah, but if I just murder the hybrid with a sledgehammer, let's say, we're done? Doesn't seem like a friendly enemy. It's gonna hurt me each time. Aloof, elusive, and patrol. Hold on. Alright. Aloof does not automatically engage with investigators. Okay. Patrol. So I look up patrols keyword. I don't know. It's not on their thing. It'd be really nice if they added stuff. Patrol. Nope. Looking for it. Yeah, but I could just murder it. Murder it with a sledgehammer. Some enemies in the campaign have the patrol keyword. During the enemy phase, each ready unengaged enemy with the patrol keyword moves to a connecting location along the shortest path towards its location. Where does it want to go? Nearest empty location. So it's just trying to go around to an empty location. All right. So anyway, that's just a sign. So, discovery of a lifetime. The large flowering turtle-like creature is on the move. Perhaps you can herd it to safety. No. Investigators at a single location adjacent to the hybrid spend one clue as a group for the remainder of the round. Change its patrol location to that location. At the end of the enemy phase, hybrid takes 1 damage for each abomination enemy at its location. At the end of the round, if it's at the starting location, immediately advance. Oh, so we have to get all the way back to where we were. Okay. So, it's going to move to empty locations. We have to basically get it to its empty location. So one thing we have to do, we get to choose which way it goes though, empty wise, right? Because it just wants to do these two. So we can just make it go like down here, let's say. Okay. So we have to punch the grasping tendril in the face. Kill it. Shouldn't be too hard. And then we just have to keep it in front of us, right? So like it stays in front of us. Everything else moves. Can't move if there's enemy with it. Yeah. But he's not going to hunt the thing. He's going to hunt us. So I can have him come up here. And I can just keep moving it. So I basically need to last like 1, 2, 3, 4-ish rounds-ish. Okay. Okay. I think I get it now. I think we can figure that out. So, all right. That's good. This is aloof. So we have to engage it, which we'll do. Which I guess costs an action, right? So now it's the start of the actual Mythos phase now. We would put a thing on. It's really 4 now, so we check it. So if a location is... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. When your turn ends, if you're a bog location... Okay, place the damage. There's 3 or more. Remove all sinkholes and flip it over. Okay. But that's the idea. Okay. Disappears since the beginning of the game. Why are there mental and health tokens on locations? The health tokens are out there because they're sinking, basically. Actually, we can replace this one with this. Okay. All right, so we have the 3, so we can flip this over. An ear-splitting roar resounds through the bog, followed by several ripples that roll through the floating landscape. You feel a low tremble below you and dive to safety just before the horrible monstrosity erupts from below. Rows of thin, needle-sharp teeth gnash at the air where you just were, and ghastly stalks in the eye turn to regard you. Flip the center location to its sunken side. Okay, so this one is now sunken. The muddy fern. So it doesn't have damage on it, or it doesn't have clues on it anymore. So that goes away. They won't let me use it. Okay. It's going all token player card session. Spawn says I thing in the depths. Okay, so thing in the depths. We have to read what that does in a second. This goes away. So this now goes... Alright, so when your turn ends, bog location, sinking. Okay. Thing in the depths is defeated. Ooh, can we just kill the thing in the depths? Is that an option? I do like the idea of murder ball. Alright. So it's an elusive, massive hunter with retaliate. Gets +5 health per investigator and cannot make attacks of opportunity. Okay. Is moving. Its location is considered to be connected to each sunken location. What are the odds we can go toe-to-toe with this thing? And just like, again, murder. Are they just more clue tokens? No, it has to do with how much damage is on it. The clue tokens are clue tokens. This has to do with how much damage is on things. And then if it has too much damage, it sinks. Okay. I do like the idea of murder. It seems like fun. I do need to split the 2 though. That's my only issue. Because what I'm thinking is I can't take on both enemies. Can evade while it does the triple action of sledgehammer? Yeah. But I do have 2 enemies I have to deal with because the other one's a hunter too. Which is going to be a pain to deal with. So, we have to figure that out. Okay, so now we do back cards, right? Before I forget. Back card. Alright, Alessandra's back card. That's true. Actually, if we throw dynamite... Was it 3 damage to each enemy? Would that take out this guy? No, but it'd be pretty close. That's interesting. That's a good idea when he pops down there. I like that idea. And just kind of build out this phase. Test 3 head. This gets +2 difficulty if there is a color enemy at your location. No? There is not a color enemy? Flora? No, I don't think there is. Must either take 1 horror, discard 1 card random from your hand. Okay. Wait. Also moving into that location? After you move into this location. Yeah, but we're already in it, so we're not moving into it. So I think we're fine.
Murder.
I like how I did not extend that. After you move into this location, draw. Yeah, so we're not moving into it, so we're fine. We don't have to worry about that. Alright, so test 3 head against 3. See where that gets us. What's this called? Sunken locations. There's 2 sunken locations, so it's -1, so we failed. So we failed by 1. Let's just discard a card. We're the third one. All right, which is Scout. Okay. Where is that? There we go. Okay. All right. Next one is Grasping Tendril. Spawn at the Hybrids location. Okay, so he's with us. He's with us. We have 2 of these things with us. Oh, God. What could go wrong? Nothing, right? All right, so if I attack one of these Grasping Tendrils, does the other make an attack of opportunity on me? Do I have to evade these things? What's the other one? I guess. Oh wait, if we use Vamp, choose an enemy at your location. We can test the foot, move it to a connecting location. That's interesting. Okay, so I don't know if it's worth vamping. Choose an enemy at your location and any number of skills, 1 at a time in test order. Test each chosen skill for 2. For each test succeed, if it was blah, 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 blah. So I'm thinking of, no, vamping, wait, not elite. No, this is elite. Okay, so I'm thinking if we vamp one of the tendrils. Now, we don't even know if we need to do that. Part of me just wants to put out the gun and shoot it. Right? Then base vamp too bad you don't have it fine close. I don't know. So yeah, what we could do is, okay, so if we play the gun, we can shoot one of the tendrils and kill it. So it makes our life a little bit easier for Wilson, right? Gives him a little bit more room to play with. I think I'm going to do that. I think for first action, we'll spend the 3. And because the gun might help too for like the next like things, you know what I mean? So the thing is going to hunt into your location. Can it move diagonally? I thought it was just orthogonally. Or are they all connecting? Location. Page 3, location adjacency. Yeah, it's not adjacent. That one doesn't. What does this one say? Nah, it doesn't say that. All right, so wait. Discovery of a lifetime says investigate a single location adjacent to the location spin 1 closes a group. Takes 1 damage for each abomination at its location. At the end of the round. No, that doesn't say it. And this one, when your turn ends, if you're at a bog location, place 1 damage. Blah blah. Remove all sinkholes and flip it over. Yeah, I mean it doesn't say that they're connected. During this scenario, damage tokens are placed in one location. Has 3 more sinkholes. It will flip via the agenda's forced effect. When instructed to flip a location, discard all tokens. Wait, does it say on the card? No, doesn't say on the card. It's on the thing itself. Oh, okay. So the stag won't, but just it will. Okay. And we can't throw the dynamite over there then. Well, that sure does make it a tough one then. Have her beguile in her hand? Yes. She does. Hold on, wait. We didn't do this yet. So either move attach enemy to a reveal location or perform basic miss. Oh, I guess we can move one of the tendrils over. Because it has to be a non-elite enemy. So a thing in the depths doesn't help us with that. Your turn. Parlay. Either move attached enemy. So we can attach it to a tendril. If you fail the test. Is the other one elite? No. Okay. Okay, so wait. Either move attached enemy to a revealed connecting location. So we could take grasping tendril and move it away. But that's really about it. Yeah. And then thing in the depths, we just have to like accept it's gonna come. And as massive, it's gonna hit everyone, right? We don't really have a way to defend this. We're just gonna take a big hit. And then just murder it, basically. Alright, so let's spend 2 to beguile this grasping tendril. And then parlay action. First additional parlay action, it can be free, right? So a parlay. Oh, we just parlay. So we just move it to a location over here. Okay. So that one tendril's away. That's our one action. Next, let's spend 3 and get the gun in play. I feel like we're going to need to get ready with that gun. And I don't think we're going to do that yet. What do we need to... Let me ask a dumb question. What do we need to investigate for? Doesn't the thing just move? Oh no, we need to spend the 2 clues as a group. Is that what it's saying? Change the no. Where's this patrol route? No. Okay, so it will just move down this way. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. 2 fist against that. Do we want to spend the 1 ammo to use our 4-foot? I don't know if we really need to that much. Ugh, and it's not a connecting location. Okay. All right, let's just... I don't even know what this is on. Get this one to worry about. All right, let's just gain a resource. We don't need to worry about too much. Okay, we're thinking too much about this. All right, so now I'm going to use an action to get +1 attack and deal 1 extra damage for this attack onto Grasping Tendril. So we're swinging for 3 tool asset. So 3, 4, 5 against 2, right? 5 against 2 brings it down to 1. Oh my god, come on. Okay. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Grasping Tendril and draw it. It's so frustrating. Alright, so we have 2 of them now. I should have just shot it. We're going to get overwhelmed now. Oh my god. I can't believe we drew so poorly. Every time. Every time. Without fail. Alright, let's do Strong Armed on one of these things. Because we have to take this out. While Strong Arm is committed to an attack using a melee or ranged asset. We have a melee asset, right? Yeah. Alright. This attack deals +1 damage. We'll attack one of them, 2. Okay. So Grasping Tendril, dead. Or at least one of them is dead. Because we did +1 attack. So it's... Do we have another Strong Armed to one-shot this thing too? No. Do we have an event? No. No, we basically have nothing. Okay. Alright, we'll just attack this thing. See what happens. Should fast out your reliable. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do fast and reliable to Sledgehammer. While resolving a triggered ability, you get +1 to each of your skills. So we just get an extra attack. That's fine. Alright. Half the number of sunken locations. So I think there's 2, right? 2. So it's -1. So it's 2 damage on. Alright. So he stays there. Whatever. Okay. So